There, that wasn't so bad, but then again, you guys sat through like 27.5 seconds without hearing me talk, so I kind of feel like a bad person. I don't think I could go 27.5 seconds without hearing me talk. That's a little too much for me. I don't think the human psyche can handle such torture. It's kind of like that movie where I think it was called Scene or something. They only make even numbered ones, but yeah, it's like where you're torturing, like how much torture would you go through to live, and see, you went through that much torture to see me progress in the game. Do you think it was worth it? Maybe it was. I'm not gonna make these judgments for that. This is very personal, and you should really think about it yourself. I mean, I'm not going to judge you for... I mean, maybe, how can I tell? You probably did skip through that because, I mean, on top of not hearing me talk, it was probably not the most productive part of this video. And you didn't miss much because I wasn't talking, but I don't know, if you didn't have that option to skip it, would you still be alive? I mean, you'd probably live, but would you be the same person? Would you have the innocence you had when from back in the days where you thought you would just hear me talk and there would never be anyone in the world who would take it away from me? I don't know. That is for the philosophers to answer, my friends. That is for the philosophers to think about. I'm not a philosopher. I am a grasshopper, maybe. I don't know if they're related. That almost seemed like a joke in my head. I shouldn't have said it. It was not a good joke. And there's a hammer there, and I can do something wacky like get 1 billion points or something. So I'm going to go for that because I have not had very many billion points lately. I'm like at 2 or 3 points tops right now, and I am not good at running on an empty point ometer. Okay, let's see what kind of points I get from this. Oh gosh, so many points. I'm pretty sure there are invisible blocks here. Or it's a cruel joke, but no, I'm pretty sure there are invisible blocks. I am siding positive there are invisible blocks. Where are you, invisible blocks? You're upsetting me. I think I was supposed to like sprinkle up there with Mario and Luigi and be able to... No, that's a tiny Mario door. I am confused and upset. Oh, what is the deal? There's nothing to trigger. This is I'm going to do it one thing at a time until there we go, a Who Bean. See, I would have been a Who Bean list person if I hadn't done that. This is terrible video games, Nintendo. Don't do this, please. Invisible blocks aren't even fun in platformers, and in platformers you're not in a 3D environment and they don't contain important items to the progression of side quests. This is very frustrating. Because I don't know, I might be slightly misaligned, I think I probably am, and that's all it takes to completely bone yourself over in this game. I don't think I'm using the word bone quite to its proper grammatical. Okay, I'm just gonna say that's it because I don't care about the Who Beans that much. I'll go Who Beanless if I have to. I'm really sort of upset at that though. It sounded like Mario was coughing when he said bing. Like ping. Oh boy, I'm sure you're accompanied by... Oh crap, you're not accompanied by a Eker. Is that even possible? I don't like them. They wiggle around too much. There. Take that, you jerk. And now just 2 hits the yellow virus, and goodbye, Viri. And look at the background, there's that weird troll. That is not... I mean, I don't care if they're transforming them into monsters. That is freaking scary. That's like one of the most scary things I've ever seen in a Mario game. Next to Super Mario Bros. 3 being popular, oh burn, you're like, oh, Mario 3 was a good game. And I'm like, yeah, it was an okay game, but it wasn't as good as Super Mario. It wasn't comparable to Super Mario World. Super Mario World was the next. I know you played Mario All-Stars and you saw Super Mario 3 without its frigging $sign for your coin meter and without weird glitchy colors and everything. But it was not a very good game. I think you're confusing it with Super Mario World, which was a very good game, or at least a better game than that. I mean, I'm not even gonna go around saying platformers are the best kind of video game, because most of the time they aren't very great. I mean, they're great sometimes, but most of the time they aren't really comparable to RPGs and things with stories and like platformer. I mean, Super Paper Mario is probably better than all the old Mario games. I'm sorry. I mean, I know that are probably some nostalgic people and some people with better, more cultured video game senses than I have, but whatever. Anyway, hooray, time for Donkey Kong. This part always sort of confused me a little bit. Anyway, for some reason I quit being horribly bad at this part, so, or not this part, that didn't make any sense, quit wording wrong self, quit being horribly bad at fighting viri, so, there we go. And yes, I know viruses aren't, plural of viruses isn't viri, it just sounds funny, gosh. Oh, sweet school slacks. I think those are originally supposed to have some, like, side quest. I remember reading something about the Mario wiki, but I'm sure they're better than Blue Jean. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I don't really even want to attack after Mario. I tend to do that already. If I get slow, I'll keep them in mind, but I have no urge to overly overdo it. Pretty much, yep. Wording is my specialty. I totally didn't just. I like how they're not cryogenic. They have like a. They have a bunch of beans growing in tubes. That's sort of funny. And they have that one with like the sprout growing out of it. Quite amusing to a semi-person who kind of understands biology. Yep. There's some serious Donkey Konging going on here soon. I think I have to go the other way for it, and it might not work just yet. Oh yeah, I just go out this way and then do that thing, and then I'll get some barrels to spawn elsewhere, and then we can get to the Donkey Konging that I have gotten you all so excited for. And I really wish Mario could just go underground too, because most of the time, yeah, I mean, that was a good 5 seconds wasted because of how complicated it was. And anyway, oh wait, that's not what I was supposed to do. Yep, this is definitely the one where I need two, and whoops, I just broke one of the two.